What's up, YouTube? So this is my part 2 playthrough for Hogwarts Legacy. Before we start, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, turn on some post notifications if you enjoy, or if you did enjoy my first playthrough of part 1 of this Hogwarts Legacy walkthrough. Without further ado, let's get it going. Checking out common room, bedroom area, see if there's anything else in here. Use magic in here at all? Oh. Check out, oh, I forgot you can run. It's a good point to get through all this stuff quick. So, goal right, oh, what is this? Just alright, so let's go. First mission, need to head to my common room. Sounds as though there are some voices coming from nearby. Perhaps I should follow them. Alright. Oh. Just going down there. I want to check everything out. You just go anywhere you want? Okay. Pretty sweet, pretty sweet. More apples to eat. Alright, cool. It's just typical everybody's bedroom, blah blah blah. Got apples in here?
Well, aren't we the loveliest
Oh.
of them all? And I don't say things I don't mean.
Huh. Alright, cool. Make sure I don't miss anything going. Oh, more apples. Let's eat some more apples. Cool, cool. Let me guess, more apples? There's gotta be apples in here. Oh, of course there is. Just hungry today. Alright, cool. Oh, it's pretty sweet. Piano. So sweet. It's over here. Just more food. Alright. It's like an infinite number of things to do. What's up, man? Sitting by yourself for? Okay, calm down.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
This is pretty sweet. What's up with the globe?
Must be different. Starting Hogwarts in your
Alright.
fifth year.
Wonder where they're from. They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon food, like that poor man from the ministry.
Did you see the way that he walked still at the end of the sorting ceremony last night?
Can't
Yeah, man.
imagine starting
I'm right
work
here.
This late.
Already knew that.
Sebastian Sallow.
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was exciting. It was pretty terrifying.
Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
Indeed. And how did you escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
Do I pry? Do I just say nice to meet you and just let it go? Now let's pry.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Oh, I'm glad I pressed. What's this?
Might want to think that again.
Imelda?
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you. They should have listened to me.
Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years.
I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
We handled it. And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly.
Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying.
I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could.
Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time.
There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time.
Oh, so it's just
There's
a repeat.
nothing like swerving through the spires of the
Alright.
castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, well.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Great, last person.
I think I heard one.
It's the guy with the crazy eyes that they showed earlier.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window.
Why is he not looking?
It is
dead
fun
in
to
the
play
eyes?
along, though. Been
Weird.
known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Oh, these stairs. This is cool.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
What's this?
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
What is this?
Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Revelio. Lumos.
We gotta run or?
The
Oh,
guide
we're
will
out.
give you opportunities
Oh,
to practice
gotcha.
your magic
Like, where
and
am I right now?
educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up.
What is this?
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what
Revelio.
details the field guide can provide?
Statue depicts the Kelpie shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long-maned horse. The largest Kelpie ever reported is the Loch Ness Monster in Scotland. Ah, gotcha. Field Guide Challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appear here. Okay. Field Guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points or XP. Okay. Let's check this out. Gotcha. Your field guide tracks the current challenge progress. Alright. Hogwarts. Gotcha. What is this thing?
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities.
Oh wow,
like
they really...
that,
What was that
inside
timer?
and outside of the castle. Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Fast travel point. You can open the map at any time to fast travel to any of the discovered flue flames. Okay. Hogwarts divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live, and includes the House Commons and the Great Hall. Select the Grand Staircase region to continue. Select. This view, you can see the flue flames. You've discovered, including your own house, common room, Grey flue flames reveal the location of undiscovered flames, where you'll find academic points of interest, including the astronomy tower, library, and greenhouses. Select the library annex region. Professor Weasley has unlocked the central flue flames house flames for you. Use R to rotate the map and fast travel with X. Okay, cool.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Why does that look like
you can
me?
get
What
almost
the?
anywhere in the castle
That was
quickly
weird.
from Central Hall.
Okay, so that's that flame.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Arthur Six tried conjuring a pillow the other day.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Do we say anything? Do we lie? Or do we just tell her?
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Okay, let's talk to him.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay. This represents main quests. Completing main quests will further the story, unlocking new features and grant XP. Okay. The field guide map shows Professor Hecate's classes in the lower section of the astronomy wing. I could get lost in this castle. I may need to use the charmed compass in the field guide to help me find the way. Okay. Some quests are locked by spell and or level requirements. In this case, you will need to be required to level and or have the required spell to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing professor's assignments or as quest rewards. Okay. Track a quest with A. Cool, let's do this.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Okay, so cast the charmed compass.
I think rules against beasts in the dormitory should be enforced, just because it was fun. Slytherins are lucky they get to sleep next to the lake.
Okay, so you go... Oh, did I just do it?
I tried doing homework in the dormitory last night, but ended up falling.
Oh. Was that it? My god, I just walked through the door. It's pretty sweet. That's cool. Just push him out of the way. Alright.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Alright. Oh, this thing again? Okay. Let's do this.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso!
Good! Now, the basic cast. Well done!
It's pretty easy.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Okay.
This should be easy.
Levioso!
Good form.
I know.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it. This can't be. Levioso, go. Let's just say
Only all of my students for this adept.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
All right.
Oh, I can roll
That's
now.
enough
Oh, that's cool.
spectacle for one day.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you.
Oh,
I'm not much for dueling.
Huh. Always thought Leviosa was for first years. Not anymore.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Alright.
Till next time.
First mission done. Pretty sick. So I got 15 HP. Okay, so go to Charms class. Let's do that. So field guide map. Okay, so side quests can be found inside regions of Hogwarts marked as the Black Flag and discovered by exploring the world. These quests reward XP but do not advance the main story. Alright. So I got a main story quest here. You zoom in and out? It's pretty sweet. Okay. What's all these other little dots? Ooh, I should go to Hogsmeade. Can I go to Hogsmeade? What is this? Yeah, that looks cooler. Handwear. What's this? Gloves? It's ridiculous. Facewear. Oh my god, I'm not Harry Potter. Headwear. Oh, hell no. Yeah, I think I'm good. No, I do want... What's the outfit? I mean, I'm down for whatever. The outfit's fine. What is this? Kind of dope gloves. What's this for? Gear appearance reward. Complete 4 main story quests. Those gloves actually look pretty sweet. Do I get to wear those or? Neckwear, what's this? Nah, that's no way. No, I want to do. Let's go back to the map. My God, there is so much to do. This is so sweet. Wait, can we like way zoom out? This is so sweet. All right. So let's jump into. Just do Hogwarts map. What do I feel like doing for right now? Let's go to the Charms class.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
Oh, okay. There we go. This is so cool. Oh, what is this? It's a clock. All right. If I hit her, nope. Knock all her books out.
We were merely musing on the state of affairs. I don't even find her interesting. She's a bore, a dreadful bore.
What's this? Oh, it's a cat. It's cute. Goodbye. Anything interesting there? Do the two main story quests for right now.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
Let's
I
go.
sometimes have to remind him to finish the lessons.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, You all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Akio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment.
Okay,
Now,
pulls a target
think
closer
of this
to
like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done.
Okay.
Accio.
That's it! Now,
Oh.
don't worry.
I'm gonna try one more time.
Accio.
Splendid! Stay focused.
So how do you... I don't think I understand. How do you release it? You just hit it again?
Accio.
Very good.
Oh, okay, cool.
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition.
I gotcha.
Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Be sharp.
Not bad.
There we go.
Accio.
That's it!
Let us see this.
I was gonna hit mine?
Quite impressive. Watch this.
Just gonna knock hers off. She doesn't. Hmm. I win.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go! There we go.
No.
Happens to the best.
It's my bad.
Be sharp. That is how it's done. Watch this.
Alright. Oh man. Alright. Messed up.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Do we get to do a best of 3 or no? I could have played that but so much better.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
I feel like I failed that mission.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
All right. 260 XP. Talk to this person?
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather.
Oh, just...
Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Do I want to do anything? Can you go up here? That's cool. Can't go in there. Alright.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Okay. Alright, so... I want to... Where am I starting right now? Ooh, the graphics are... Oh, there they go. Okay. What's up, man? Just go through there. Was this like... Oh, okay, so this is where I was just at. Interesting. Okay, I want to... You want to go to quest? Okay, to the library access trying to make if there's no word I'm replacing my last one. Okay. So let's do it. Cool. Graphics feel a little off right now. Whoa. Oh, I should go back. Oh, it's telling me this one now. Okay.
Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Revelio.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented food.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience. And these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Revelio.
Oh,
Accio. Got it.
Got it. I remembered.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary tasks.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water.
Reparo.
It allegedly symbolizes symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Revelio.
Okay.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
In trouble, are we? Been up to no good?
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament. Might some kind soul help me?
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Accio. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
And the boys don't make it any easier.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
What are you up to now?
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue
Revelio. Reparo. Accio. Lumos. Levioso. Revelio. Revelio. Reparo. Levioso. Lumos. Accio. Reparo. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
That's a horrible idea. No one wants to get that awful stench all over them again.
Why not? Gobstones are splendid fun, and now everyone knows the rules. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Alright. Do some more quests. I want to see if I can like build up a ton of... I know I have to go to Hogsmeade. I need to go to Hogsmeade. I want to do this. Gotta find Brattleby.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sally.
Oops, I meant to say Lumos. Hopefully this is like something. Ooh. Ooh.
Revelio.
It's dope. Does it never get old? Why is it telling me to... Did I just go up in a circle? Did I not just do this a second ago? Oh no.
Revelio.
Wow, this is cool. Whoa.
Revelio.
Oh, not again!
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you Praxia mole? As long as we're only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the leak. He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon.
God, that
and
guy
so
does not
she
stop talking.
agreed to draw up a contract with her.
Revelio.
Nothing there. Pages.
Accio. Reparo. Lumos. Levioso.
Get away from me!
Revelio.
Oh, don't do that.
Revelio.
There's so many different things to reveal around here, it's crazy. Whoa. Oh, the Quidditch. This is so cool.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Accio. Lumos. Accio. Revelio. Lumos. Reparo. Levioso.
Can I help you?
Reparo.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up,
I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Levioso! Accio! Reparo!
Levioso! Is that all you've got?
Lumos! Reparo! Levioso!
Defendo!
Protego!
Don't shy away now.
Levioso!
Give them all four!
Reparo!
Expulso!
Accio! Reparo!
Come on!
Lumos! Levioso! Reparo! Lumos!
There goes my weight.
Descendo!
Lumos!
Act like a winner!
What? I'm so confused what I just did.
That looks painful. Care to try another round?
Yeah, let me...
Yes. Don't count me out yet.
Brilliant!
Let me do it again, please. It'll be fine. I literally just messed up the spell.
Reparo!
Oh, I didn't mean to...
Expulso!
Lumos!
Dude.
Levioso!
Okay, so...
Lumos!
The one!
Protego! Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Accio!
I could never duel like that. Nice work! Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Alright, what do I got for quests? What are some challenges you can do? some more missions. And proceed with the main story. Go find Lenora. It's right down here.
To be honest,
Revelio.
anything I could get some diet.
There's something in there, I just know.
I'd like to do some window shopping in Hogsmeade this weekend. Don't have the galleons to actually buy.
Lumos. Revelio.
Never mind, I'll just get used to it.
Reparo. Accio. Revelio. Levioso. Lumos. Revelio. Reparo. Accio. Levioso. Lumos. Ugh. Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Lumos.
Do come and find me.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Harry Pippin certainly steered me right with that wound-healing potion. His potion shop's better.
Accio. This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the
Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
I really have made a mess of things.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Okay, here we go.
Revelio.
First, spin this globe just for fun. Stuff. Alright. So, this is the library. Alright. Wow.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Accio! Got it. Only 4 more to go.
This place is pretty cool.
Revelio.
Let's put anything in here.
Accio.
Now let's go walk around before I get the last book.
What are you up to now?
Nothing.
This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her. Revelio.
I saw the book. Up the stairs. Very cool.
Revelio. Accio. That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Do some exploring real quick.
Revelio.
What's up? I could have swear I just saw something flying around.
Accio.
Yeah, I thought I saw that. Alright.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Unless you want your classmates to know how you really feel about them, you might reward me for my time.
Oh, you're not at all who I thought you to be.
I wouldn't do that to you, Cressida. Only trying to teach you to be a little more careful.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't. Do you think anyone has found every secret passage in Hogwarts?
Alright, back to the map. So those are all just flames. I want to go to the Great Hall.
Wouldn't surprise me if new ones popped up occasionally.
Accio. Reparo. Revelio. Accio.
Nope.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Not sure we should study for the astronomy exam in the library.
Lumos. Accio. Reparo.
Do you think they'd actually bring in a Dementor for defense against the dark arts? What better way to learn?
Oh, is this the courtyard? Oh, cool.
Revelio.
I adore shopping in Hogsmeade after it snowed.
Lumos.
What's the word?
Levioso.
Now that I have all my gobstones back, I'm ready to take on all.
Revelio.
Oh, is that down towards the... Okay, that's cool.
It's so peaceful in the hamlet. Well, it's you! Thank you again for finding my gobstone.
Reparo. Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
What is this?
Accio.
This is cool. Level 1 lock, okay. So can't go to any of those.
Revelio.
Interesting.
Lumos. Revelio.
What's in there?
Students always run when Pinky wants to have some fun.
Lumos.
That's so warm.
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Accio. Lumos.
Oh my god.
Revelio. Revelio. Reparo. Accio. Levioso. Lumos. Revelio.
Powers should be kept in the order.
Revelio. Revelio.
I have a sharp eye. I can spot the shadow of the demigod.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Hello, looking for me?
Oh, I wish I could spend.
The chocolate cannon started.
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.